I also picked up Shinobi. Now, Happy Console Gamer talked about this in his Shinobi video, who was this review of the series or whatever. And I was gonna pick this up. I had been looking for this game for a while, and he kind of just reminded me of it again. Have not played through it, but no, actually, I played a little bit. I dabbled a little bit, but it's hard, man. This is like Ninja Gaiden. I would say harder than Ninja Gaiden. Honestly, the newer Ninja Gaidens, this is harder. This is ridiculous. And if you die, you start all the way back at the beginning. That's a pain in the fucking ass. I hate that. So that's Shinobi. And then I also picked up this pair of games, Gungrave and Gungrave Overdose. Now, before I say anything, let me just tell you a little bit about Gungrave. The game came out first, then the anime. The anime is incredible. I highly recommend. It was made by the guy who made Trigun, I believe, and the story for these games was made by the guy who made Trigun as well. So they was fantastically animated. Pick up Gungrave. It's 26 episodes long. I was hooked from start to finish. I was watching like 4 episodes a day. So about the games, this I beat in about 2 hours. It was $3, I think, $2 or $3 at GameStop. It was worth it because I sat down, I played right through it, and I would play it again because it wasn't that hard of a game, and there wasn't that much depth to it. But it was kind of like, it reminded me of like an old school game because you would just kind of do your thing and then just beat the game and then put it on the shelf, pick it up later on down the road, like who knows, a couple months later, a year later, whenever you felt like it. And I feel the same way about Gungrave. Now, as for Overdose, I played a few levels in this. It's not much longer than this. I think it's only 9 stages as to where this is 6. This one has different characters, has some different weapons. They did do some improvements, and believe it or not, at retail, this game was only $15. So, you could get it for pretty much cents on the dollar now, which I think it's worth it for that. Both of these games are worth it for that. So that's that. Okay. Now we have Rule of Rose, another survival horror game. It was brought over by Atlas. I have not played it yet. It reminds me of The Haunting Ground. I love The Haunting Ground, so I'm hoping it'll be just as good as that. But I gotta kind of work through all of these games first before I attempt this. So that's on the back burner. I picked up Ar tonelico 2. I've said before that I'm a huge fan of Ar tonelico 1. Has the collector's. It's the collector's edition, this is the only edition that the game comes in. It comes with an art book and a CD, I believe. Yeah, and this is awesome. It's really awesome. Like I said, Final Fantasy really you had to devote a lot of time to Final Fantasy. A lot of time. You can't be focusing on other games and like, oh, I'll only play Final Fantasy for 20 minutes. No, you gotta play that shit for like 3 hours. Sit down and actually play it and be focused. When I beat Final Fantasy, I was drained. So I'm gonna kind of take a little break, like a week or 2 break from RPGs, and then I got a few to start up. I want to beat the first Shadow Hearts and Star Ocean 3. Those I'm very close to beating. They got lost in the backlog. So, Ar tonelico 2. And then I got a game, Rogue Galaxy. Shout out to my friend DJ. He picked this up for me when he went down to the Florida Keys. He got it for $8. So thanks, DJ. I am a big fan of this game. So far, from what I've seen, it has the kind of battle system I like. The active battle system where the characters move around on their own. There's no sort of turns or anything. So I'm looking forward to playing this. Hopefully, it won't take me too long. But level 5 games can usually. This is a level 5. Yeah, it is a level 5 game. But level 5 games can take you a while, depending on how you play them. So we'll see how Rogue Galaxy goes. Okay. And then I also got an import, and this might be my favorite PS2 game. I picked up Initial D Special Stage for PlayStation 2. This game is awesome, and I am not that big a fan of racing games. If you have the capabilities to play this game, or get the new one on PlayStation 3. Was it Extra Stage, I think it's called, or Special? I forget what it's called. But it plays exactly like the anime. You're drifting around corners, you're playing on all the different maps. Plenty of replayability, tons of cars to choose, a shitload of levels to play. This game is awesome. It has a few different modes. It has like a story mode where you play as Takumi through how the manga goes. It has just a versus mode. No multiplayer. That's the only downfall. But Initial D, I got it for 16 bucks. Worth it. I'm almost done here. Moving right along. Got Shin Megami Tensei Digital Devil Saga, the deluxe edition. But instead of having, what is it, the art book or wherever it came with, it came with 1 and 2 and the soundtrack. I am a fan of the Shin Megami Tensei series. Those games can be hit or miss for me. I didn't really enjoy Nocturne too much. It was just kind of you had to grind a lot, and I'm not a big fan of grinding in RPGs if the battle system is, not worth. I'm not saying that the battle system in Nocturne was enjoyable, but it's not enjoyable when you have to grind for hours. So these games are definitely on my one of the next. I'll probably start these once I go back into RPGs, which might be this week. Who knows? But okay, that's that. Okay, and the final game I picked up is Sakura Wars. This is the final RPG released on PS2, so I believe that this is going to be rare. And it's a different kind of RPG. I'm not too sure how I feel about it yet. It starts off slow. There's a lot of talking. That's not my thing. I'm an action guy. That's why I picked up Hokuto Musou. Because I don't want talking. I want fighting, and that's the kind of person I am. But it was worth it. I got it it's $40 retail, and the Wii version is $30. Although I don't know why you pick up the Wii version unless that's all you have. But Sakura Wars. Okay. And then I also picked up, this is an awesome pickup, The Secret of Evermore Strategy Guide, the official strategy guide. Got this at Play and Trade for $10, and it's awesome. Check this out. Let me see if I can show that to you. A lot of hand-drawn stuff in here, like that. That's hand-drawn. Very well made. I still have yet to play through Secret of Evermore. I picked it up a while ago, but I might use this just to use it because I really haven't read through it, and I honestly do like using players' guides from past days. Players' guides nowadays are just designed to make money. They didn't really put that much effort into it like they did back in these days. But that's that. It didn't come with a poster, which I'm kind of disappointed about. There was no extra. You know how some strategy guides have extras. This one doesn't. Well, guys, that's all I have. As for what's going on in my life, like I've said about the Fatal Frame Let's Play, I'm still going to do that, but as you see, I have a shit ton of games to play through and not a lot of time to play through them, so I'm just kind of trying to enjoy myself before I do the Let's Play. I tried to record the Let's Play also, and the capture card fucked up a few times, so I was like, fuck this, I'm not going to do this for a while. But more Fatal Frame this week. And that's that. So take it easy, guys.